not a big fan of this team dungeon. I mean, it's good to experience, but let's see. I can't go in there. I want to go in there. I think I have separation anxiety or whatever it is. I just have a hard time not being with people I know. I might not. Like, if I told my parents that, they'd be like, oh, you're just making this up. It feels like. I truly believe that I might have some kind of disorder that makes me so sad when people are gone. I remember my piano teacher once had a dog. I'm not sure if she still has that dog or if the dog is dead. I remember her dog would like start getting really sad when people were gone. So she'd always make sure people would come up and say hi to the dog whenever they come for their lesson. And it's just like, it makes you sad, makes the dog sad. Probably won't record for too much longer, maybe after I finish up this video. Cause I just started a new episode. And maybe after I reach the, about 17 minutes, I'll stop, because I know that's, unless I don't pay attention to the time. But as of right now, if I go for another 15 minutes, I should reach 17 minutes. And I'll stop. I want to play as long as I can without, probably gonna play some God of War later. I think I said that last time too. I like God of War, it's a fun game. $127. Kind of excited for the Demon Avenger that's coming out today. It's coming out on the 24th, so I remember something else happening that day. I don't remember what. Like, I was just thinking about what was happening on the 24th of the start, and I started thinking about the Demon Avenger again on the 24th. And I can't remember what the actual thing that happened. Oh yeah, now I remember. It's not something I should divulge. But my parents prefer that I keep as little information about my life. Like, you know, my dreams and stuff, I'm glad to share. But stuff like school and my name, my family, stuff like that is probably not very acceptable. Where is the seizure book? Sometimes I wonder, because like back in school, I used to be I've said this before, I used to be a pretty bad kid. I talked to the guidance counselors and they asked like, is there anything that makes me happy? I say, well, I enjoy making videos, and they're like, oh hey, what's your YouTube channel? I'm like, Legend 3154. And so they, like the next day they come back and they're like, oh hey, I checked out your channel and you have made a good video. I'm wondering if any of them actually are still watching that, but they just did that just to make me feel good. Probably just did make me feel good. How most people act. to be really, like, suicidal and stuff. People would do anything to make me happy as long as it wasn't too extensive. But I don't think I ever really planned to kill myself. I always thought I would. But then when it came to it, I'd, like, putting a knife to my throat, I'd just be like, man, I can't do it. Death is a scary thing. No matter how ready you are to accept it, you are never ready to accept death. Oh yeah, fantastic fight. I'm actually planning on recording I'm hoping to at least record a game. I've decided to turn the introductions to online games into an actual kind of series. You know how I did like the Neverwinter introduction, and I think I've talked about this before, but the Neverwinter and I did a Maplestory introduction. I put them in a playlist. I think I'm gonna do that with all, like a bunch of other MMOs and MMORPGs and other games that I just find online, or if I already... now, you know, the less I know, the better, because I don't want to go in saying, oh, hey, this is how you get the highest level weapon and stuff. Truthfully, I don't know any game I would to find the highest level weapon. I really don't. Well, at least games that I haven't played in a while, so I don't remember much. Truthfully, I was going to do one on Dungeon Fighter Online. The only problem was, there was the pin thing, and I didn't want people finding out my pin. That's why I never show you guys when I start a character, because I have to put in a pin. And Fraps doesn't let you just pause recording. You have to actually, you know, you actually have to stop recording and start recording again, and then meld the two videos again together. I'm looking at Steam sales recently, and I've still not found a single game I want. Like, hoping tomorrow will be better. Cause, you know, my computer doesn't play a lot. Can't play a lot of games. Like, I actually bought Grand Theft Auto 4 and Just Cause 2 and Final Fantasy. I actually tried to record Final Fantasy 7. It worked, but I just didn't feel like doing that until I had a better understanding of the game. So I'll probably do it on the second playthrough. But anyway. Grand Theft, both of them, but one of Just Cause 2 works a little bit, it's just a little laggy, and Just Cause 2 works, but it's a little laggy, and Grand Theft Auto 4 just completely doesn't work. Like, buildings are invisible, streets are invisible, there's just these huge chunk load errors, so I just gave up on that. But really, the only reason I actually chose the game was because I had a hope that it would actually work, you know, because pretty much, there's this thing I use called systemrequirementslab.com, and what it does is it pretty much takes a game and takes your minimum requirements, what you have on your computer, and it compares it to that of what the game at least needs to run, or is at least recommended. And truthfully, Maplestory was passed off as something that won't work on my computer. But look at it now, I'm recording with Fraps and it's working perfectly. And yet... yet those two games don't work. Maybe a bit sad, but you know, I'll figure it out at some other time. Has anyone heard of a game called Atelier Maruru? It's a really weird game. It's very Japanese. Cause like when I bought it at the GameStop, the guy said if you like Japanese RPGs, like if you like this game, and you like another Japanese RPG called Ni no Kuni, which I've heard a lot of good things about, but I've never even heard of Atelier Maruru. I'm pretty sure most of you haven't either. It's like a game where you're a princess, and like you want to become an alchemist. So, but your father doesn't like that. So you decided that you will become an alchemist and help the kingdom by doing so, and then your father will be happy or something like that. There's also a bunch of fighting and stuff. I haven't gotten to fighting yet, but I'll probably get there eventually once I go through the 4 hours of tutorials. I like that my Beholden lasts for so long. It lasts for like 20 minutes. I fell down more, I didn't realize this part was out more out. How much of my keyboard is actually being used up. They should add the mouse to the configs. Like in case people want to put their attack on their mouse. That'd be a pretty cool idea. Or at least make me move. Something I've noticed from a lot of people is a lot of them are complaining about how you can't use the WASD keys. Because for most games, it's standard that you use WASD as your way of moving. But people are I've heard people kind of complain that you can't use the WASD keys to do stuff, like to move around. we can only use it. I mean, I understand what Nexon was thinking, because you know WASD is what you talk with as well, because you can talk with the WASD keys. You have to type in chat, see? But people, like, I can't remember what game. I know there's a game out there that pretty much allows you to use WASD as a way of movement, and but if you're typing in a chat, it'll just let you keep moving in the direction you were moving before. This is probably my least favorite. Like, I thought Christ was bad, but oh my god, this is a horrible thing dungeon. Why was this ever created? The Xenon. Try that real quick. Like, make sure, I think that means that they are going to put these guys into the monster book. Either that, or they're just doing that so that people can see their animations. I'm done. I reached the time. Anyway, next time we'll continue this quest. Sorry if this hasn't been the best of my recording session, but it's not me in a good mood. I'm in a better mood now, because I feel like I'm actually talking to somebody when... I guess I'm kinda talking to somebody when I'm talking to you guys. Just not talking to you in the time, like where I am. Like, I don't know. Anyway, see you guys then.